think Councillor Flynn has a really good point, that with the report that we have, the infill report, we need to build from that and maybe use Scip's resources and really investigate when you have a family property that's, there's not a chance that they're going to subdivide the property. And we need to build from that report, because I tend to agree that that report had way too many lots that it was saying that we could build on. I mean, when we all saw that report, we all of us had the same reaction. So I think we need to build with that report that we have and go from there.
Yeah, I think we're beating up on that report a little too much. I think we asked for that report, and the only flaw in that report is the assumptions somebody makes when they're reading the thing. I read it and I realized that there's lots of properties that are simply not going to be. It's essential. We used to have an infill policy where we could split 2 lots off and you wouldn't have to do the curbs, gutters, and so forth. You'd be exempt from the law. And we've increased that. So maybe we should look at it again. Maybe it should be increased to 4 or something like that. But there are other things to do to make it worthwhile for people to sell these properties. But yes, I think the flaw is in that making assumptions when I read that. Councillor Eliason.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I mean, the market will sell you when it's time to take your estate out of your hands and sell it. People who say I'm never moving from this place, well, one thing or another happens and eventually they move. That's what happens. If you took the donut hole, for example, say it's 100 acres, the LR donut hole. We got that out. That's about, on the small side, it's about 500 lots maximum, right? If you took a similar property, 5 acres, put 5 building on each, and put 25 units in, or 100 units in, all of a sudden you've got that. You've got that same thing. I think we have to look. We have to examine our looks in a lot of ways, how we build and how we do our infill.